What's up and good morning, welcome back to my channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in today. If you're like me and you like DIY and you like doing everything yourself, hit that like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Today's video, actually in the last video, you guys saw me build this. This is a 12 foot by, I think I did 85 tall storage shelf. Right now we just have our boxes on it, which is not how it's always going to be. We are eventually going to upgrade to those types of Home Depot or Amazon totes, and gonna stack all this nicely. We're gonna do all of that here shortly. But in today's video, we are going to be doing a continuation of the last video you guys saw, which is going to be building a workbench. Yes, I am someone who really likes workspace and likes areas to be able to build and work on things, and I don't like it when I'm really cramped. And right now in my little 2-car garage, I definitely don't have workspace. Usually when I'm at the shop, yeah, we have lots of space, but I want to be able to work on things here at home as well. And so that's why today we're going to be building a workbench. It's gone through a couple different iterations of design from when I started. Originally it was just going to be a 36 by 36. Then I decided I'm going to utilize this space in order to have it slide in for storage, and then when I want to use it, I can slide it out. My original design was this is a 50-inch gap, so I was just going to do a 48 wide bench by 36, but I think I'm actually just going to make it a big square and do 48 by 48. I'm about to measure that out right now and finally confirm if that's what we're doing. So let's do that. Okay, so actually, as it turns out, I have a couple different options here looking at this. So if I make it tall enough, I might be able to go over this and go against the wall, which would be cool. Now, if I don't do that, 48 inches is only actually here, which won't be that bad sticking out that far from my shelf. I'm actually considering going all the way to 60 and just make a 48 by 60. That would give me a lot of nice room to work. Nice little table, plenty of room for the miter saw. If we ever upgrade to a table saw, we might be able to integrate that. I'm gonna play with some numbers right now, and we'll check back once I have the final decision on what the heck we're gonna build today. But either way, this pile of wood at the end of this video, and hopefully at the end of the day, will be my first workbench. Okay, so I got it figured out. I was able to do the math on what I have left and about the size I want. So we're going to do 48 wide, and it's going to be 5 feet long, which is 60 inches. We have just the right amount of wood, I think, to do all of that. So we are going to finally start cutting. So let's get to work. Alright, so we have our base frame for the workbench set up. Like you said, it's 4 feet wide, it's going to be 5 feet deep. This is about the height I want it at. The only tricky part right now is that my caster wheels are not here. I ordered them last night off Amazon, they should be here soon. Don't judge me too much for ordering them off Amazon. This, you know, I'm not a professional carpenter who's going to be using this every day, so they don't need to be super high quality. They have really good reviews, so those should be here. Now those casters measure about 5 inches tall. Right now where this is sitting, we are at about 41 inches tall, which is pretty good, I think. For me, I'm a 5'10" guy, so for me it's going to be a really good work surface. Height, of course, depending on how tall you are, you may want to cut it higher or lower. So now I'm going to cut the 4x4s We're going to cut those to 35.5 inches just to give me a little bit of extra space just in case those casters aren't as tall as they are listed to be. Alright, we got all 4 legs screwed and glued in, and then I've already gone ahead and cut our cross pieces here. I think I'm going to put it this way because when they're up like that on shear, this is going to be stronger than if I lay it flat. I'm about to throw all 4 of these in the Kreg jig to get them slotted so that we can get these installed. So we have the two shorter ones and the 2 longer ones to spread across there. We'll go ahead and get those installed right now. Alright guys, after a nice little lunch break with my missus, I'm finally back in the shop. And as you can see, we got all the lower boards installed. They're screwed in, glued in, all that good stuff. I did luckily have enough wood that I'm going to be now installing this piece just as a brace, a center support basically, right in the center of the workbench, give it a little bit more rigidity. Unfortunately, I am 1 screw too short, so I did have to do just the single Kreg jig hole for it. It should be good enough since, like I said, this is just an extra little safety. It's 3/4 inch plywood, so there really shouldn't be much flex in it, but I just wanted to make it a little bit stronger. So we're gonna get this glued in, screwed in, and then we're still just waiting on our casters. So really we're gonna do this. Gonna cut the top. If I have enough wood, I'll cut the bottom piece, put those in, and whenever the caster wheels finally get here, we'll install them. right, ladies and gentlemen, we finally finished the workbench. Super simple, like I said, rectangular, 5 foot by 4 foot. My camera did unfortunately die, so I missed the entire middle section. But so when I made this lower shelf, I had to notch it around the 4x4s, I did realize that unfortunately I didn't install it before installing the top. So I did have to cut mine in half, so make sure if you guys are doing a similar design or this exact same design, that you guys, if you want this lower shelf, that you install it before installing your top. It would make it a lot easier. But yeah, other than that, just got a little seam. I was able to secure it down to the 2x4 I had running down the center as an extra brace anyway. The caster wheels did finally arrive. They are from Amazon. They work great. They just got a simple little pop to unlock, step down to lock, and they hold the table nice and well. It's the only wiggle is because I didn't lock the other two. But with that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like content like this. We always work on stuff like this or cars. Now with this table, we are going to be getting into a little bit more woodworking. Not always, but definitely something I enjoy doing and have enjoyed doing for quite a long time. So now between this and my trusty miter saw over there, who knows what shenanigans we'll get into. So thanks for watching. Tune into the next video, and I'll see you guys later.